Hey, Keepers, what do you say? What do you know? This is the Keeper coming at you from the garage. And let's check here. Okay, I'm in the screen. Well, those of you who know me know that I like to build things like pedal boards and all type of crazy things. One of my one of my top selling items is the Leapatron, which is a cord tester. It's like you put your microphone cable in here, and then you plug the other end in here. What? Drop it, and it tells you that your microphone cable is good. All right. If you get 3 lights, then your microphone cable is good, and then you could also do 1/4 inch cables for that. And these are the Leapatrons. These sell for $35 plus shipping. Now, I make my own sustain pedals and a bunch of other stuff. But one thing I've always wanted to try to make is my own expression pedal and my own volume pedal. And I've been trying to figure out how to do it. All right. And finally, I guess through God's good humor or whatever, he gave me the idea. So I built a prototype. And I'm gonna here to show you the prototype. Now this is a prototype. It's not painted. The cosmetic aspect of it, it's not done. But I'll show you, and we'll go in a little bit more detail. Let me move the thing up here a little bit, and let's see here. And there it is. All right, and okay. And what we'll do is we'll do that and turn the power off of here and unplug the turkey. And I'll show you how I made it. Okay, now we're going to go over to the magic area where this crazy thing was created. Na, 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 na. So we go over to my workbench here, the crazy electronic bench. Well, the hardest part was first of all, you have, let me see if we have one here. Okay. Okay, you have a potentiometer, all right? And the ones that work best are the 100K, all right? And basically what you got to do is you got to find a way to turn this potentiometer, all right? Now, I've seen in the past some of the companies used to use and put a gear on here, then have another gear on here, and the gear would move down and turn this. All right. Now, I had a problem with an EV5 pedal, and I got in there and I removed one of the attenuators in there to make the pedal work better. And I noticed that they were able to do it with a lever. All right. And that's exactly what I did. I used it a little bit different. What I did was I took, like, let's see if you can see this. I took a curtain rod, all right, and I flattened one end, all right, and I bent it up at a 90-degree angle. Then I don't know if you can see this here, right there. I drilled it and I tapped it and I put a bolt in there, all right, and you screw this bolt down, and that will tighten out onto the shaft of the potentiometer. So you have this lever, All right, and then you don't want the screws to come out. So what I did was I took a piece of copper, all right, and I cut it down. I cut like a little piece and I ran it through. That way you could tighten up the bolts, but they won't be tight on these, all right, because that will give you play. So this thing will move up and down, all right. And then I first of all, I was like trying straight levers, like this, all right. But the problem is, if you use a straight lever, it will just bring it down. But I wanted to get it a little bit more so I have more volume, all right. And as you can tell, it really pulls it all further that way, all right. So having it on an angle, and so this works, and this has an in and out, all right. Then also I can make these for ring tip sleeve, all right. So you can use it as an expression pedal. But I figured I'd try a volume pedal first, then I'll do an expression. But when I originally had it wired, I did have it working for ring tip sleeve. But it worked good on the cork stuff, but the VR09 it didn't really work that well on. All right, so I figured I'd make a volume. And then after I built the original part of the pedal, I found out that when you put your foot on it, it was lifting it up. So when I make a newer pedal, I got to make this bottom part a little bit longer, so this won't lift up on it. But the pedal works. And so what I was thinking about doing is I'm gonna make like a pedal board, and this will have like outdoor carpeting on it. All right, it'll have underneath. It will have like carpeting underneath. It's for gripping. And what I was thinking about doing, I'm gonna build it, and maybe with two sustain pedals. I have a sustain pedal here and a sustain pedal there, and I'll sell them all as one unit. All right. So, but there it is, and that's basically it. All right. And so I was able to conquer that problem, and because my complaint is like, my wife and I were elderly, and we don't have the money we used to have. I'm too old to tour now, and I'm retired, so I can't just if I want a volume pedal or something, I can't just go out and buy it. Even $100 is a lot of money to me. So, but especially now, I got to come up with $500 because when my wife was in the hospital, someone hit in my car in the parking lot, and that's $500 deductible. They're taking my car in April 22nd. So when the car's done, I got to have $500. So I mean, it's just like sucks to be me. But anyway, my wife is home. She's doing quite well. But I wanted to show off my volume pedal. And I've been wanting to build one of these for like probably 3 or 4 years now. And I just could not get the idea. And the part that was stumping me, because it would be cool is I could have built it, but where do you find gears and stuff like that? I'm not a machinist, so I can't, and I don't have any milling tools or anything. And but finally, when I took that EV5 pedal apart, and I seen they were doing it with levers, and that kind of really worked really good for me. But the way they do it, it's a little bit weird. They have like a picture of you, all right, comes down like this, goes this way and that way, and then they drill the hole through it. Then they have the screw, that your locking screw on the bottom, all right, and then that comes off a little rod. Then the rest of the pedal hooks onto that. And that's the way they do it. I kind of like my way better, and but it turns the knob and stuff, and plus, you can adjust it and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. And like on the back of this, all you got to do is if you want to loosen the one screw, then you take an Allen wrench, and you can adjust the shaft like that. And also I was thinking maybe at another experiment is maybe wiring an attenuator on it too. All right, and that would go like right here. All right, so that's what I got for you guys, and coming up later, we're gonna have some fun with the Behringer Pauly D. But I did the one video on the Pauly D, and then all at once out of nowhere, the idea for the volume pedal just hit me, and I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute, I think I can do it. So, hey guys, God bless. See you when I see you.